Hello everybody, welcome to a special edition of the American Otaku Show, where we will talk about the new movie Demon Slayer, Swordsmith Village, a movie that just came out in the theater just last weekend. Because this is a special edition and I've seen the movie by myself, there will be no music review or special from Gabreal Mike, and there will not be a manga review or review by Mr. Pat. On other notes before we start in, I just got accepted to Central Washington University, and I start there in the fall, so wish me luck in my next endeavor in life. So get your popcorn, get a comfortable seat, get a soda or beer, and sit back and enjoy. My first expectations going into the movie, I was thinking it would actually be a movie rather than a summary of what Demon Slayer is, what is in the past, or start off with something new. My brother, J-Swag, he came in there thinking it was going to be a movie as well. But instead what we were treated with is 3 episodes and a review of each part of what was the Demon Slayer before. For example, Demon Slayer started off as what happened in the past. Like the first clip was the original thing as Tanjiro, his sister, and his family were nothing more than people who sell coal and charcoal. Tanjiro was off selling charcoal for better food and maybe a kimono for his younger sister. He gets back and realizes his family was slaughtered, all except for his sister, who had a fate even worse than death and becoming a demon. She immediately attacks him, and he fights her off, and soon Nezuko realizes that Tanjiro is not her food and nothing to be fight for or be afraid of. He meets a fellow Demon Slayer who inspires him to go seek out to get trained and find a cure for his sister to turn her from demon to human. The second clip they showed for this movie was Mugen Train. After becoming a Demon Slayer and fighting one of the lower ranks of the main demons of this 12 Hisuki, he finds the Fire Hashira, and he wants to help him fight these demons as well as learn about fire breathing techniques, because during the last fight he learned how to use fire in his sword attacks. And he remembers his father doing a flame dance back when he was a kid. Then it cuts into the entertainment arc of Demon Slayer, where there's another Hashira, the Hashira of Glam, who wants to be flashy and everything great and spectacular. Talks about how his 3 wives are caught up in a demon, which could be a higher Hisuki, in the entertainment arc, where she was an Oron and his wives were Orons, also known in the Japanese community as prostitutes, but they have them on higher scales. And we were treated with the last 2 episodes of the entertainment arc. Even though the fights were spectacular and it was great seeing them on the big screen, I wouldn't waste my time just to go to the theater to see that. Followed by that, we got a first episode of the swordsmith arc, where we had some fan service and we were introduced to two new Hashira, the Love Hashira and the Hashira of the Wind. We also had fan service of the Love Hashira. As she was getting out of the hot springs, you could tell that she's nude, even though you didn't see any of the naughty bits of her. You have the Wind Hashira, who was arguing about, where is this sword? I need to find this weapon. It has to become part of me. And that's when Tanjiro meets up with them, and that's how the episode ends. It was great seeing it in the theater in some part, but I wish it was actually a movie. I wouldn't go out of your way to see it in the theater, and I would just wait next month for the new season of Demon Slayer. I give the expectations of the movie would be a 4 out of 5, and that would get what we got, maybe 3, maybe even a 2.5 out of 5. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed this special edition of the All American Otaku Show, and hopefully you like Demon Slayer as much as I do.